Hare Krishna. You're probably working too much. It's a problem of the world today because we're so crazy after things, after status, especially, of course, money. We're so crazy for these things, the world in general, and we're all contaminated by this craziness to some degree, that we end up working too much. Working is great. Working is important. But your life is much more important than just money. And you have so many other demands on your life. You have so many other areas of your life to work on. And time is limited. Your energy is limited. There's only so much of you. So we end up putting too much time to make money, to be accepted by society, to feel that rush of success. That we sacrifice the other very equally important aspects of our life. Because your life, it's not that one thing is more important than the other. The trick is to have harmony, to have balance. Krishna says, not too much, not too little. That applies to sleep, to food, to entertainment, to work. He says not too much, not too little. This is an old bit of wisdom. The golden path, or the golden balance, not too much, not too little. And we end up getting that wrong when it comes to work. We work way too much. It takes up way too much of our day. And then you don't have the time and energy to invest in your relationships, in your spirituality, in taking care of yourself, sleep, eating. We end up sacrificing, taking care, thinking about the government, thinking about how to make the world a better place, thinking about others. We give all this up because we put too much time for work. And you might think, oh, so what am I supposed, can I do anything about it? At this point, let's at least start talking about it. Let's at least recognize that there's a disbalance. Let's at least recognize that there's something wrong, and this is a big part of why the world is so messed up and why people are so messed up and so unhappy. Let's at least recognize that probably this is one of the major problems with the world today. That we're all working way too much at the sacrifice of our other dimensions. And of course it gets really weird because if you look at positive psychology, study after study after study shows that above all, success is determined by the quality of your social connections, the quality of your social life, the quality of your relationships. But we sacrifice, that's the first thing that goes, are the relationships. You're working too much, you're studying too much at college, you give up contact with your friends, you give up contact with your family. So many executives never see their children, they don't have enough contact with their children, with their spouses. You give up meaningful relationships, you give up that beautiful connection with others to be at work, but all the studies show that that will actually guarantee a far worse success rate at work. So even like scientifically speaking, it's a bad idea to work too much. We should work a lot less and a lot better. We end up just working, spending too much time supposedly working. We're not even producing so well because we're sacrificed all these connections, our well-being, our minds fried. So your productivity is very low and you spend up a lot of time with low productivity. It would be better to spend less time with extremely high productivity. So we're just probably working too much. See how you can adjust things, see how you can decrease. There's some smart companies out there that are recognizing this already and giving their staff flexibility, allowing them to come when they want to come and leave when they want to leave and work from home. So find out if you can decrease the amount of your days spent at work or for work, and where you can increase then your connections, your time with your children, with your spouse, with your friends, your time taking care of your body, your time taking care of your spirituality. Because those things will result in a much better life for you and a much higher quality of life for you. Hare Krishna.